What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight.
All
right, I believe we've had her on the channel before. We're coming back to Hiromi. Yes, indeed. Hiromi Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-bobbidi-bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Home Gnome, and this is actually Home Gnome's prioritized request for the month of August for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Home Gnome. Hope you enjoy the show. Home Gnome wanted to see me react to this. It is Hiromi with a tune entitled Kung Fu World Champion. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by AP Bradley, okay? And the video has 11,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Hiromi, Kung Fu World Champion. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Okay. Taking a little something out of Herbie Hancock's book. Now the actual song goes into kick. Are we gonna get a bass solo here? Wait. Let's back up a little bit. First of all, I'm digging the bass player's technique. That double fingering that he's doing, back and forth sweeping with just the single finger. That's cool. I I can't do that yet. I kind of do it a little bit with strumming, but not single finger. I'm gonna try that sometime. I've never thought about it. I've never really thought about even trying it. So I'm gonna give that a shot sometime, see how that works out for me. But I like it. I really like that technique. With the sliding especially, go up on those upper strings, up on the C string like that, up and down. Really nice. I like that. Her keyboard playing, very reminiscent of Herbie Hancock. Okay, this is for those of you that really know jazz. You're gonna know what I'm talking about. There was a period where Herbie Hancock and Chick Corea worked together. They collaborated. And during that time, yeah, Herbie Hancock took a little bit from Chick Corea. He did, but Chick Corea really took from Herbie Hancock during that time. And he was doing some wild stuff with synthesizers. In particular, keytars. Chick went through a big keytar phase. A lot of what she's playing on the synthesizer on that digital keyboard, you heard a lot of Chick Corea in there and a lot of Herbie Hancock in there. For those of you that like, I don't know if I would go as far as to say experimental, but if you like out there keyboards, oh, you gotta check that out. You gotta check out that collaboration. It's something to behold. It really is. It's something to hear. It'll definitely rock your ears in ways that you never knew they could be moved and rocked. But I definitely got a lot of those influences up there. I love how she's transitioning between the acoustic piano and the synthesizer as smoothly as she's doing. The drumming, nice. It's solid. It's laying it down. He's doing a fine job keeping the feel of the song going, and it has some really nice fills to boot. I'm digging everything I'm hearing so far, so I'm curious to see if we're going to get a bass solo like I think we might be. It sounds like we're leading up into it. Let's see if I'm right. Okay, here we go. That's a bias. Oh. Okay. Woo! Ooh. come back down again? Or are we just going to stay here the rest of the song? Love that hesitation on that right hand. Oh. We brought it back down again. Okay. Whoa! No. We cannot pretend like that did not just happen. That unison line. I mean, look, they've been doing unison lines all night that have been impressive, but this one in particular. Hey, God! Ooh! Kicks back up again. Woo! My goodness! Oh! Wow. Dirty. And I don't mean dirty like unclean playing. I mean, they did us absolutely dirty with that song. Oh my goodness. Okay. That was fun. Oh, jeez. I don't even know where to begin. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Hiromi with Kung Fu World Champion. This was a request from Home Gnome. And this was actually Home Gnome's prioritized request for the month of August for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, Home Gnome. Hope you enjoyed the show. Oh, boy. Oh, man, I do love jazz music. I really do. Good Lord. I love good jazz. I've heard some garbage jazz before. It's not nearly as much fun to listen to. I have a score, and I'm gonna give this score, and it's probably gonna raise some eyebrows. But believe me when I say this, folks, I have a reason. I have several reasons to back up and support my reason for giving this score. If you've been watching this channel for any amount of time, you know two things. Number one, I don't give 10s. I don't give 10s for artistic purposes, for artistic reasons. I don't believe in perfection. I believe art, I believe music can always be improved upon. I believe it can always get better. And to say that something is perfect means there's no way it can improve. There's no way it can get better. It's reached the pinnacle. And I don't believe in that, because the minute that any artist, it doesn't matter if it's music, painting, acting, writing, whatever the case may be, the minute that anybody does that, they're going to settle. And they're going to sit back and relax, and they're not going to strive to improve any further. So I do not believe in perfection. I know a lot of people criticize me for that. Quite frankly, I do not care. That is my belief. That's my stance. And the other thing that people know is getting high scores for me is not easy. I am not easy to please. There's a lot of things I look for, and in order to get a 7 or an 8 or especially a 9, it's not easy, folks. It really isn't. If you're going to get one of those scores, you really need to earn it. And I can honestly say she earned it this time. The whole group did. On a scale of 1 to 10, oh boy, here we go. I'm going to give that a 9.6. Yep, 9.6. You heard me. I didn't stutter. That is the score I feel this performance, this song deserves. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 9.6. What does that mean? It's one of the highest scores I've ever given on the channel. It means that was an outstanding, amazing, impressive scale rating, because in all honesty, that song and that performance was outstanding, amazing, and impressive from start to finish. It would also get 5 out of 5 stars and an A+ letter grade. Yeah, an A+. So there you go, a 9.6. Outstanding, amazing, impressive scale rating, 5 out of 5 stars, and an A+ letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Oh boy, so glad you asked. Were you not listening? Were you not watching? How could I not give that a 9? That was amazing. That whole composition was outstanding. A lot of dissonant usage, but at the same time, every single time it would resolve. And what was really cool about it is the dissonance would resolve within the next set of dissonance. It would resolve within itself. Very interesting. It's that stacking ladder effect. You know, you got the dissonance. We're going to switch gears, go to the next chordal progression. And within that chordal progression, this dissonance is going to be resolved even though we're dissonant again. And we're going to be dissonant, and we're going to shift gears again. And this dissonance will now be resolved within this dissonance. It's very cool, that step ladder effect. It's not easy to get. And here's the thing, it's not easy to write. It's 10 times harder to pull it off, to make it sound good. And they did it. They absolutely did. I'm going to start with the drummer, because honestly, I think the drummer is going to be the easiest one. The drummer had some outstanding drumming going on there. But at the same time, I never, not once, got the sense that he was tensing up or he was maybe starting to struggle a little bit. No, he was cool as a cucumber from start to finish. I loved watching him drum, especially when he would be letting the left hand kind of doing all the work, while the right hand would hit a cymbal, slide off the cymbal, and relax, and bam, come back in right again, right where it needed to be. But he was just so relaxed and nonchalant about it. It's like, dude, can you possibly make this look any easier? I mean, he made it look easy. Everything he did, he made it look easy. It wasn't. He had some outstanding fill work. Oh my goodness. His transitional fills were outstanding, off the chart. Just amazing work from him across the board. Great job. Fantastic job keeping the feel of the song going. There's more I want to talk about him, about stuff he did, and I'm going to in a little bit. Let's move on to the bass player. I am biased. I will absolutely admit that I'm biased. Being a bassist myself, he really kind of stole the show for me. Okay, I'm not saying that he was the star attraction, and everybody should believe that. Everyone's going to have the instrument that they're drawn to. I'm sure most people are going to be drawn to Hiromi and what she was playing. Me though, the bassist, absolutely stole the show. First of all, I got that little solo at the beginning, which was really nice. Before that though, when he was doing some of the unison work with Hiromi, utilizing that double single finger strum, single finger double strumming, up and down against the string and being as clean as it sounded. I'm gonna have to give that a try. I need to see if I can make that work for me, because that looked and sounded really cool. On top of that, his solo sounded really good, very tastefully done. Some great notational selection, some great technique being demonstrated. Just an outstanding bassist across the board. I have no idea who that is. I need to find out, because I'd like to see some more of him for sure. There's more I want to talk about, and I will, along with the drummer. But first, let's talk about Hiromi. Her playing on this, switching between the synthesizer and the keyboard and the piano as smoothly. Whenever she would transition, it was smooth as glass. No jankiness whatsoever. No abruptness whatsoever. Just smooth playing all the way through. My only gripe, I kind of wish she had played the piano a little more. She spent a lot of time on the synthesizer. Now, listen, that is her choice. It's her song. It's her performance. If that's what she wants to do, that's what she can do. I think it would have been a little more pleasing to the ear if she had played on the piano just a little bit more. But what she did across the board sounded outstanding. Really getting shades of Herbie Hancock, in particular when Herbie Hancock and Chick Corea did their collaboration back in, I believe it was the 70s. Not so much what Herbie Hancock was playing, but what Chick Corea was playing. Chick Corea really kind of, I don't want to say stole from, but he really borrowed very heavily from Herbie Hancock. Herbie Hancock, he took a couple things from Chick. He did, but really, that was about Chick Corea stealing away from Herbie Hancock. And that's when we really started to see Chick Corea kind of getting into the whole keytar thing. Especially when he started the Chick Corea Electric Band, you really saw him getting into that keytar phase quite a bit. But prior to that, he was doing it also with Herbie Hancock. A lot of Herbie Hancock and Chick Corea influence in her playing on this particular song. And it sounded great. It sounded... Nah, that's not true. It didn't sound great. It sounded amazing. This was so much fun to listen to. And the big thing that really put this up for me. I mean, don't get me wrong. Without this one factor, we still would have been up in the 9s. Okay, absolutely. This one factor pushed us from like the 9.2, 9.3 range. This one factor is what put us up into the 9.6. The unison work between the drumming, the bass playing, and the keyboard playing. All syncopated, all clean, all playing the exact same rhythmic patterns, and notational wise, bass and piano playing the exact same notes at the exact same time, while playing with tempo. Not just jumping in tempo, but acceleration. And we're not just talking a gradual acceleration. No, they put the pedal to the floor and accelerated 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. I mean, that was ridiculous how fast they sped up. All staying together, all staying clean, and then they stayed there for a lengthy period of time, and then they just suddenly dropped it back down before they pushed it back up again. And the whole time staying right together, playing the same notes, the exact same way, the exact same time. To the point where it almost sounded like it was being programmed. But here's the thing, there was no programming being done. That was all played live in front of our eyes. So that was redonkulously clean. That is what pushed us up into the 9.6, was the play with tempo and as clean as they were syncopated. It was ridiculous. So yeah, 9.6. I feel good about that score, and that is where we're going to stay. And if anybody has a problem with it, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, let's wrap this all up in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 9.6, one of the highest scores I've ever given on the channel. Which is an outstanding, amazing, impressive scale rating, 5 out of 5 stars, and an A+ letter grade. Take your pick. I don't care. Whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.